guys, my name is Api Ariri. Welcome back to my channel. Tell me what you watch every day. Tell me what you listen to every day, and I'll tell you the kind of person you are. First of all, we're going to begin with what we watch. If I see someone doing this and I continue seeing the person doing this, I continue watching the person doing it, or I continue watching a particular channel, I continue watching a particular TV program, I begin to have some traits, personality correspond with that TV I'm actually watching. You become part of whatever you surround yourself with. Yes. I watch self-affirmation videos every morning before I go to bed. Immediately I wake up. And for the past 2 months, I've realized that I'm becoming a part of those videos. I begin to behave like that. I begin to say those things to myself. Then it registers in my mind that whatever I say with my mouth becomes my reality. You want to stop a bad habit. You start creating your environment. What do I mean by that? Surround those things you want to be. Put them in your life. You want to be more confident. You surround yourself with a confidence video or confident people. Okay? When you see them behaving in certain ways, you begin to behave like them. When you see them acting in a certain way, you begin to act like them. When you see them doing some certain things, you begin to do those things. That's why a friend of a drug addict eventually will become another drug addict. A friend of a thief will eventually become another thief. Yes. First of all, you have to know what you want. If you know what you want, then you surround your environment. You put these things in your environment, things that will make you think like the person you want to be, or things that will make you see, make you imagine okay, this is what I want to be. I like the way this person behave. I want to behave like this. Those are the things you continue to watch. Those are the things you continue to see. The more you see, the more you become like them. The more you see those things, the more you become like it. Okay? So what you see, what you watch, influence you. Next up, we have what you listen to. So, what do you listen to every morning? What do you listen to every morning? What do you listen to before you go to bed? What do you listen to before you go out in the morning? What you listen to is what you are. Trust me, yes. What you listen to, I repeat, is what you are. What have you been listening to for the past 5 months? What kind of people have you been listening to for the past 5 months? For the past 2 months, I've been listening to podcasts. I listen to self-love podcast, confidence, and I'm now sitting talking to you. I am so confident in myself. I love myself so much because what I listen to is what I'm becoming. What you listen to is what you become. You want to be the richest man on this earth. You want to do this, you want to do that. You have to listen to people who have accomplished that. You guys, some of you go through breakup, okay? Then you go through this breakup and then you're like, okay, you listen to sad music, you listen to people that has been heartbroken before, you watch sad movie, then you become sadder. When you listen to those stuff, you become sadder. Then you want to improve yourself. You started listening to improvement podcast. You started listening to people that has gone through the process before. You started listening to things that you relate to self-improvement. Within a month, you see changes in yourself. Within a month, you see changes in yourself. Your brain is just like your mind is changing. You're constantly feeding your mind with these things. You're constantly feeding it, and then your mind is constantly using it, constantly making it your reality. With time, You won't even know it. You become that thing you're listening to. You become that thing you've been listening to. So what you listen to influence who you are. Big time. I am so confident in myself. I don't like what people say about me. Become me, because I actually know who I am right now. I know who I am and I know what I want. So I have standard now. Before I don't have standard. No. Before you can talk to me in any manner you like and I'll be like whatever. But now you can talk to me in any manner you like. Because I am confident in myself. I love myself. I know what I want. And I go for what I want. Protect the mind. You have to protect it. It's not everything you hear you will do. Don't be a follower, okay? Be a student, you know? You listen from here and you listen from here, and whatever works for you, you sort it out and you use it. Don't ever, I repeat, I've made this mistake before. I feel like this person say this is what makes me successful. This other person say this is what will make you a billionaire. And I was like, okay, I'll grab this, I'll do this, I'll grab this, I'll do this. No. Don't do that. If you want self-love, you listen to self-love improvement and affirmation. You listen to self-love podcast, self-love advice. Then you watch self-love movies, self-love videos, and then you sort them out. People make this mistake a lot. It's not everything someone say you will do. No, you are you. You are different. I am me. You are you. If I say do this, I did this and it works for me. Another person say I did the opposite of this, it works for me. It's left for you to listen to both. Then you sort it out. If you want to follow this one or you want to follow this advice, whatever works for you, the bottom line is make sure it's your decision. That is one thing I have realized in my life that has given me a boost in everything I do. I want to improve my life. What do? I watch this, I watch that, I bring it together, I sort them out, and I use whatever works for me. It's my decision. It's not someone else's decision to make for you. Okay? Listen to it, watch it, but sort it out to match you. Okay? Read books. Read all kinds of books. You know, people will say, don't read this kind of book. Read this kind of book. Don't do this kind of stuff. Do this kind of stuff from this book. No. Read. Just go in a reading rampage. Just read. Okay? Even though you don't understand this stuff, okay? Fine. All you have to do is read it. Your inner vision is connected to books. Your imagination is connected to books. When you read, you are feeding your inner eyes. Your imagination grow wider. And there's nothing that makes a man more successful than visualizing. Yes, when you begin to imagine yourself in some certain places and you begin to behave like that, it becomes so easy because your mind is like, I'm in this kind of place. I have reached this kind of place. You visualized, I've reached this kind of place in my life, and this is the kind of life I want to live. And your mind is like, okay, it's registered in your mind that this is who I am. That's when you're becoming the best version of you right now. You're not there yet, but your mind is already there. And when your mind is there, your soul moves towards it too. Your body is directed towards that place you want to go to. So you feed your visual. You feed your inner eyes. It helps you visualize. It's broad. It makes your imagination broader. Imagination is the key to success. Imagination also impacts. It is true. Been to New York, right? I've never been to Italy. I've never been to Europe. but I can get a book, read about it. I can imagine myself in that place because I've read the book. I know where this place is. I know this and that. Imagine myself in that place. I start to put myself in that place. Okay, what would I do if I was actually there? What are the hobbies I will actually build? What are the things I will actually do? Then I see myself doing it because my mind is already there. The mind controls everything. Your greatest asset is your mind. I'll say this in all of my videos. Your mind is so powerful. It can do the impossible. Yeah? Don't trust your brain every single time because your brain forgets. I easily forget things. I do. I easily forget things. I have this journal that I write my stuff, my thoughts, every goal I want to achieve, and then every morning I'll go back, I read them, or every two days I'll go back and read them. Okay, this is where I'm going to. This is the road. I'm happy. Okay, do not divert. You need a reminder of your goal. You need to remind yourself of where you want to go to. Okay, so the thing you can do is that you have to write them down. There's so many benefits of writing down your goal. Don't write it down like, okay, I would like to be the richest man in this country. I want to be the most elegant model in my generation or whatever. Don't write that. Write it like you are already that. You are already the richest man in your neighborhood, your town, your country. Write it down like you are already the most elegant model in your era. Don't write it down as if it's something you want to achieve in the future. Write it down as if you are already it. I want to share with you a book, okay? I have this book, my journal, that I write things down. I wrote there. I tell my mind, I tell my brain, I am living in Italy. I have money that I use to buy whatever I want. I love where I am and I'm happy. I have my dream partner and he spoils me and buy me everything I want. I am a successful writer. I am. You write it down as if you are already it, and it registers in your mind immediately that yes, that's how the mind works. You tell the mind that you are this and you become that. So maybe you might even forget the book, but your mind is already there and it will work towards it. It will work towards it. So write down your goals as if you have accomplished them. You start to behave in that manner. You start to do the things you're supposed to do. It pushes you out of your comfort zone to do the things you would have been doing if you have accomplished that goal. So it's that easy. Every 2 weeks you go back to that book and you read it. Or maybe you can even just keep the book. Okay, that will be all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you. And your mind is the greatest asset you will ever get. Okay, so love yourself, love your mind, love your body. Bye.